I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that feeling of getting out of my father's Plymouth Duster and walking across the campus and seeing where I was gonna live. It was a little adorable red farmhouse, and I walked where we were gonna eat, and there's 2 picnic tables, and then it just got better from there.
How many miles can I run during GMR? Trying to explain that to someone else is like, it probably gives some really confused looks, but it's the combination of pushing yourself really hard, but then doing it with people that you love and that you respect. It brings that fun factor to the hard work, and that's a really successful combination.
One of my favorite things about Burke were the ski races. The students would often help out, and that was great. And parents and community, and just the amount of effort that it took to put on a ski race. And Burke Mountain Academy always did it with such pride and such professionalism, and those were just some of my favorite days when I just felt the most proud.
Well, one of the reasons why I decided to come here was my parents both actually came to Burke Mountain Academy. That's where they met. So when I was, growing up, it kind of always seemed like a natural path to come and be a part of Burke and join the community. It's interesting growing up in an athletic family, especially with my dad. He was super into sports, so developing athletes kind of always got ingrained into me. We'd always be talking about it. That's still now what we talk about.
I mean, I was here when Warren Witherell was the headmaster. He was a really pretty amazing person. Just his ideas and how he expressed himself and really his influence. I think the school wouldn't be what it is without the foundational value system that he put in place. Amazingly optimistic about people and human nature. I think that's why he really gave so much trust to the students. We'd gather in the front room of the Fraser House, the entire school. And Warren, he'd tell stories. He loved to tell stories, but they always had, some meaning.
When you're standing in that start gate and you know that you've climbed that mountain with your buddy on your back in the freezing cold in October when you really didn't want to, and it's about to snow and you're leaving for ski camp in 2 days, it goes a long ways to know that you pushed yourself to that level.
It was pure life of skiing, and I really will never forget that first year. To have a dream that was so clear and have people want to help you with it 24/7. So it was great.
Ski racing is a small community, and you can travel almost anywhere in the globe and find someone who knows a Burkie. And whether that's on a mountain in South America, that like, hey, you're from Burke? Oh, I know a Burkie. So it's a really cool community to be a part of.
And then just the gnarliness of the sport alone, ski racing, I mean, you win 10% of your, no, you don't win 10%. Sometimes you never win. There's people that never won, but they've done their best and they feel good about that. And some of my best races were 12th place, that I felt better on the 12th place than maybe the one I won. The good thing is that everybody else is going through it too, and they know what you're going through, so that's nice.
Like, we've always kind of wanted to have gritty kids, so we'll be outside, doing field circuits in the morning in the fall where it's 30 degrees, or if it's pouring rain.
Wherever you're at, if you have a self-awareness of what you're good at and what you struggle with, you will do really well here.
The learning doesn't stop when class ends. We don't have bells that kind of signal the end of the class day and the end of the learning. It's meant to continue, and that involves eating meals with your teachers, doing workouts with your teachers.
Where people can come here and find out who they are as an individual and come out of their shell, and Burke prides themselves on that. So then it's, just moving over and being proud of who you are.
So who they think they are, and by this process of sort of pushing on their comfort zone, I think we get closer to who they can be.
Just an amazingly supportive place.
Kids are not afraid to fail. They're getting out of their comfort zone, and I think that's a great lesson for them, and I think it serves them well for, throughout their lives.
I think Burke taught me a lot and really shaped me into the person that I am today. The lessons and experiences that I've had at Burke, I've relied on for the rest of my life, and more importantly, the friendships that I made here have lasted a lifetime.